I'm Richard Roth. I'm the Senior Associate Dean of the Medill School of Journalism, and I moved to Qatar in July to be the Journalism Dean there for Northwestern's first global campus.
My name is Rodda Leage, and I'm a lecturer in communication studies, and I taught at Northwestern for a year before moving to Qatar and teaching at our new branch campus in Doha. The course that I teach in Doha is a writing course. It's a writing and speaking for research.
It started off very difficult, slow. When we got there, this was a startup, and there were we didn't have offices or classrooms. We didn't have an IT system in place. It was a rocky beginning, except the fact that we had in journalism 17 very excited 17 and 18-year-olds, freshmen, wanting to learn about journalism. The School of Communication had 22, I believe, equally excited students.
It's been challenging going over there and teaching a whole new course to a whole new student body in a whole new country, but it's challenging and new and different and exciting to be sort of there in the first year. We have 4 faculty members, and all of us are from the Evanston campus. It's fun. It's fun getting to know faculty members more one-on-one.
We have 3 faculty there, 3 assistant professors at the moment. So, we're teaching the basic freshman classes there. And the facilities, we're using this first year space in Texas A&M's building. It's a huge, beautiful, expensive building. The floors, the walls, everything's marble. Next year, we'll be moving to an even more opulent building, the one that's just now being finished for Carnegie Mellon. And so we'll stay in Carnegie Mellon's building for 2 or 3 years. This moving every year is kind of chaotic, but we'll get used to it, I think.
I have about 21 students, and they are excited and eager and diverse. 75% of our students are female, so that also makes an interesting mix.
And the Qatari girls will be wearing their black abayas and the black shayla on their head, and they come in and they race for the foosball table. They all seem to get along, and they all got interested in Northwestern right away. The work week over there is Sunday through Thursday. Right, so go to class on Sunday through Thursday. Well, on Sunday in the fall, these kids would be coming in saying, "Go Cats!" They were somehow watching the American football scores from the day before, and we happened to have a very good season this year, and we're winning, and so they were excited about it. They have no idea what American football is, but it's Northwestern, and so they were interested. Our 17 students who started in the fall, they came from 10 countries. Only half of them spoke Arabic. The other one spoke Portuguese, and 2 of them spoke Bengali, and another one spoke Hindi and Urdu. We had all sorts of things going on. And that diversity is one thing that I really want to be able to sustain over the years, because it's interesting in the classroom when a subject comes up. You have a kid say, "Well, that doesn't work that way in my country." And they get into these rather rich discussions.
If they have their music on or iTunes, or they're listening to an iPod, good chance they're listening to the same music that students in Evanston listen to. And underneath their abayas, they're probably wearing clothes that look very similar to our Evanston students also. But 75% of my students are wearing abayas and thobes in the classroom. And while none of my female students cover their face, they do all wear the shayla, which is the headscarf. And so it's interesting to get to know your students in that way too, where you don't have the clothing and the Western sort of symbols to identify them with. They're excited because they're the first class, but with that also comes a lot of the issues that being a first class has with it. And but they've been really good sports, and it's getting a lot easier. We've made it through our first semester, so I'm kind of excited to go back now that everyone's more settled. the students are very excited that to have a communication school and a journalism school in the region, and they are excited that they get the chance to go to school, especially considering that 75% of our students are female and that most of them wouldn't have the opportunity to go to school if it were not for Education City. And I think that was something that motivated me to want to go and see what it was like and get a chance to teach these students, and that's made it really rewarding.
I look out the window at the snow and cold of Chicago, and I'm thinking it's 75 degrees right now in Doha. It's the first time I've lived abroad, and I enjoyed this different culture. I've enjoyed living in a small community of people. We all know each other. I've enjoyed the Qatari people. The principal reason I did this was that I thought I could make a difference, not just in the lives of students, because I can do that in Evanston, but in the life of a nation, maybe even a region of the world. So I'm there.